Hi everyone, my name is Maddie, and this is my second journal entry of the term. I picked two articles out regarding how social media affects the education system nowadays. So the first one that I picked is called The Good, the Bad, and the Evil in Social Media. It basically just covers exactly that, the good, the bad, and the evil. Some takeaways I got from it are that the good is that it encourages collaboration and enhances learning. Some of the bads are that it has potential for distraction. I can say that I always get distracted when I have my phone around me when I'm trying to do schoolwork, and a lot of the time I'm on my laptop as well nowadays, so it can be very distracting. And it can also be blamed for poor writing among students, which, you can abbreviate almost any word, so why write the whole thing out, I guess. And the evil is that it can give room for cyberbullying and it can corrupt morals, which I have also seen, I feel like, happen in people. Regarding the currency and relevancy, I couldn't find a publication date on this article, so I'm not too sure, but it did have a very long list of references at the bottom, and at the beginning it discusses how lots of studies have been conducted on the impact that social media does have on students, so it refers to lots of those. So for my second article, I chose one that is called How Social Media is Reshaping Today's Education System, and that is by Lori Wade. She talks about how there's just no denying it. Social media has obviously made an impact on the younger generations now that they're growing up with media all around. It talks, just like the other article, it talks about the empowering effects and how it should be implemented in schools. They use pretty current information, like in this article it talks about Moodle and Blackboard, and those are just examples of learning that I am using. I'm using Moodle every single day now with COVID for online schooling, and it talks about Moodle and Blackboard in this article, which felt good because I could relate to that. I know what it's like using those things now. It also touches on the idea that when in high school and stuff, schools want you to talk about the school things going on, get news out to people, but it's also often seen as a distraction in the classroom. I think I failed to mention, but this article was published by the Georgetown University Center for Social Impact in Communications, and I thought that was important because it seems like a very credible source, although I can't find a publication date on this either, but there is contact information, which I see as a positive thing. I feel like the intended audience for both of my articles is really just the general public. I think that it's looking to inform somebody who's wondering about these things on all sides of the topic, because it's very hard to choose because it's so helpful, but it's also has lots of negative aspects to it. In my opinion, I think social media has been a good thing this day and age, just because, we're stuck inside. It's a way to connect, but at the same time, it is very distracting. I get distracted on social media many times a day, procrastinating my schoolwork just because I'm sitting on my phone and doing that kind of thing. So it can be very both positive and negative, and I don't fully know where I stand on that because it's helped me with online schooling, but if I was in a classroom right now, I would be very distracted by the way that the media works nowadays and how technology is used in the classroom.